we interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Yeah. The Words on Fire podcast back for the first day of the new year. Actually, this is our first one for the new year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What other way than to start off a championship podcast than to bring in the future champ,
Star?
the star,
Well, she's a star.
The next sweetheart of El Paso, which the title is currently held by Jennifer Hahn, but now the newest El Paso sweetheart. She is nominated, or she was actually given the award for what, Under Armour Female Youth Athlete. Is that correct?
Yes, Boxer of the Year.
Boxer of the Year.
Wow.
Even better.
Shit.
She goes by the name of Kayla Gomez. Kayla, what's good?
Yes.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, Mom. Now remember, I need you to speak up a little or get a little bit closer and talk into it. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I know you got backup with you, but
Yeah.
that ain't gonna help you out. We're doing this live right now on Instagram. Our girl Arson Thick is going on.
Yeah.
Piguita's on there. Hey, and who's that? Pimp Baby Doll? That's a
Pin Up
dope
Baby Doll.
Oh, Pin Up, same shit.
Yeah.
Pimp Baby Doll or whatnot.
Yeah.
Guys, so Kayla, thank you first and foremost for coming on here.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
So since you are considered, or since you are the youth of boxing, right? The number
Future.
one. Are you still ranked number one?
Yes,
Okay. So how young are you?
I'm 18 years old.
God damn. God damn. 18. When did you turn 18?
Last year.
Last year. All right. So you're almost going on 19.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So are you still in school? Are you in college already? Are you still in high school?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. All right.
All right.
Does anybody fuck with you at school? Do they know who you are?
They know I am now.
So they don't fuck with you, huh?
I guess they learned the hard way, or what was it?
Honestly, it wasn't
Did
the
they-
girls. It was mostly the boys.
Fuck them up.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I'll be like, well,
You did?
I mean, come on, let's do it. And they'll be like, no, I don't hit girls. I'm like, no, come on, you have to at least. And
That's a no-win situation, though, just for the record.
Yeah, that's
Not that I could win. I'm just saying there's no win. If I win, that's,
you lose.
right?
still.
And I would challenge
and I
them.
wouldn't win.
But yeah, I challenged them, and actually, they don't want no smoke anymore. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Just
I
They
like
respect
you.
me now.
a little shadow boxing. I'll be like, I'm good.
Right?
I'm good.
That's one thing to fight a girl, but then when you got a pretty girl and she whoop your ass, there's like there's no coming back
Now
from
they'd
that.
be like,
man.
oh, I was going easy on you. I was like, okay.
So when you spar with guys as well too,
Yes.
right? Is that? Do you find a lot of guys like holding back, or is it after they get clocked a few good times, or all right, now it's game on?
I try to hit them hard so that
Yeah.
they can hit me hard, because at the end of the day, I need work, and
Right.
I'm not gonna get no work off of you going light on me.
Okay.
So yeah, or if
Damn.
not, I'll just tell them to okay, stop. You need to go hard on me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So how long have you been in the boxing game?
Going on almost 10 years.
Also, you're a baby. Like, what,
10
8?
years.
8 years old,
Yeah.
or when you started?
Yeah, 9 years old.
9?
How did you get thrown in?
I watched a documentary on Marlena Esparza,
Okay.
and I was like, wow, I really want to do that. Like, 1% of like anybody can go to the Olympics, and I would love to clutch a gold medal. And my mom's like, yeah, you can do that. Like, I used to box, and I was
Right.
like, all right, cool. But my school, they were giving out like little tickets to like karate classes.
Oh yeah. The afternoon
Yeah.
programs and
Yeah,
shit.
I did karate first, and I was like, it wasn't a contact sport, so I was
Right.
like, this isn't for me, And then I went into boxing, and I loved it.
So did you scrap a lot when you were a kid? Were you a little feisty?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
So
were you always
you're
in
feisty.
trouble and shit?
Yeah.
Was she feisty?
I was a good kid when it came to like academics and stuff,
Yeah.
but like I was feisty.
But you was always in trouble.
Yeah.
Throwing hands. Look at you.
Are you're born and raised from El Paso?
Yes.
El Paso. What part of El Paso?
Lower Valley.
Lower
Ooh.
Valley.
Yeah.
All right.
What,
all right.
the Del Valle area, or further lower, like
Yeah.
Isleta?
Del Valle area.
No, look at you. Is that where you at?
Is
All
that
right.
the school you go to?
No.
Oh.
I went to Bel Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, the Highlanders. My daughter
Yeah.
went there. Graduated many years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Cool.
graduated a few years back.
That's cool.
So we got Pin Up Baby Doll already throwing out questions out here for you. Want to know if you have any brothers or sisters, and they got you fighting at times.
My brother be like, oh, this girl's saying stuff, and I'm like, and he's like, come on, beat her up for me, and I'm like,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
shit.
Now, is he older brother or younger brother?
Younger brother.
Oh, younger brother.
Or
Okay.
even guys too. They'll be like, he's talking stuff about me, like beat him up. I'm like, you're a boy, and he's like, yeah, but you're better than me.
Yeah. Does he box?
No,
No.
he said he's a lover, not a fighter.
That's what I roll.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I roll. That way,
Yeah.
everybody leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
You can't lose that way. You can't lose that way. All right. So, who are some of the biggest influences as far as for boxing?
As a female right now, probably Amanda Serrano.
Okay.
Marlena Esparza, she's coming up. Because it's not always about winning at times. It's about, champions is how many times you've gotten up. And,
Right.
And I know there's so many. Teofimo, he just got knocked back down. But,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did.
he's
Hey,
he's
that was a
champion.
good fight, man.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
was
love
a good
both the
fight.
fighter. Everybody was like, Teofimo was going to win. And I was like, I
You
don't
didn't know,
about that.
yeah, you didn't know
I've
too
seen
much
that
about that guy. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
He underestimated
He
him.
did.
Dude.
Was
Yeah,
this his first
underestimated
fight in the States?
In the state, no.
No?
he's fought before.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to see you throw a flex out, girl. Can you throw a flex on?
A
Pin up,
flex?
man. Pin up also. Throw
Let's see a
so pin up is a part of the co-host.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Evidently, look at that.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Do that shit again. Damn. Done.
Yeah.
Done. Knockout. Knockout. So, have you ever heard of Chrissy Martin, the
Yes.
coal miner's daughter? Have you seen her special on
documentary.
Netflix or her documentary on Netflix?
No, my mom has, but I haven't.
Oh wow!
That's
I
bad.
wasn't aware of how.
No.
Man, it was an eye opening.
That shit was
Yeah.
wild.
How
'Cause I
I
was-
know. I've been wanting to see
How
it.
tough she
Yeah.
came
Yep.
up. And
Yeah, I was a fan of hers when women's boxing was really huge back late 90s, early 2000s. And when I saw that, saw something about some games or some shit like that. Hey, if you guys, so since you're on the IG live and any porn comes up, well, that's just how it rolls. So I'm just giving you a heads up, Don't judge me. I like I'm into weird shit.
yeah, don't judge me on my porn.
Yeah, so I remember like the biggest names back then were Ali, of course, Layla, the coal miner's daughter, Mia St. John, who was a Playboy model, who's very beautiful, but could actually throw hands.
Yeah,
But this girl, man, the coal miner's daughter, boy, that girl could throw.
she was
boy.
she was a beast. But I mean, it wasn't. It was a lot of heart with her, and it was
Yes.
not technique as far.
No.
I mean, she had technique, but I'm saying not compared to like the women now. It's
Yeah.
it's just evolving
It's
and
evolved.
become yeah.
She was more
And-
style like Butterbean, where she was more just
Well, and
power. It wasn't so much.
Yeah, but back then it was
pretty.
more of like a.
Just go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was kind of like a tough man contest in a way.
Right.
That's the way they were treating the women in boxing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a sideshow,
Yeah.
and weren't taking them serious.
Yeah.
And now you need to take them serious.
Absolutely.
If you've been watching the recent boxing cards, I mean, they've been taking like fight of the night and just they're just violent.
Well,
and
like Clarissa, she dropped to MMA now, right?
Yes.
Just to get a different.
Different. I
probably
mean,
money.
money has to do a lot with it.
Yeah.
They respect their fighters enough to with pay and everything. And the same thing with boxing. Like a lot of people say, why aren't a lot of people known in boxing, or why can't women do this and that? Women barely started doing this. They barely started letting us do this
Letting
letting
you
us
guys
do it.
always been able to do that.
in early 2000s.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Taking
know?
it serious.
Yes,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And it wasn't treated like a
For
little
National
sideshow.
Golden Gloves, they barely let us advance in 2019.
Really?
It's crazy.
Really?
2019.
Wow.
So already at this level, do you see like what a lot of people keep talking about is the politics in boxing?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I've seen that.
What do
So
you
you've seen
think?
it.
Like what have you seen? If you could talk about it.
I mean, favoritism, and who they want, but at the same time, it's like for women, this is our way out. Is
Right.
the Olympics, is to get bigger and better money,
Mm-hmm.
and to just. Mine was just my dream. I've always wanted to do this,
Okay.
and I mean, the money is, that's a plus to it.
It's a
but
bonus.
It's like this has always been my dream.
So what's your end goal? Like what is it? Like going to the Olympics or
No, being a gold medalist in the Olympics,
Gold
absolutely
medalist.
gold
and then
medals.
after going to be a world champion.
So
Get that green
you're
belt,
shooting
huh?
for what is it? Tokyo?
Yes.
That's
No, it's in France.
France.
Yeah,
France is in when 24.
2024, yes.
Damn, so you're like 2 years out. Have you already clinched a spot?
Yes. In the Pan American Games, I clinched a spot on the team.
Who'd
Oh,
you beat?
wow.
Who'd you beat to get the?
Argentina, Colombia, and Mexico.
That's not Colombia. They stopped that shit. Quit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was
The
like,
first time, well, we have to fight them 2 times at a qualifier and this event.
okay,
So I TKO'd them actually in the first one.
really? Yeah, because
Two of
I
my
saw the
friends.
Colombia one, and
And then amateur is like, you don't know who you're fighting. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's a fast turnaround, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, professional, you know who your opponent is going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And how many times do you fight, like, in a tournament?
It depends how many people are in your bracket.
Is it
honestly.
daily? Like, or is
You
it...
can fight back to back like the next day, like the
Yeah.
whole week.
Even,
Honestly,
what if you suffer a cut?
Then you can't fight. You get disqualified.
If you
Really?
suffer a cut?
even if you win, really,
Yeah.
depending
Oh,
on
yeah,
the severity
yeah,
of it, right?
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're screwed. And then, so if you get cut, so then, like you said about this closed eye, and we're talking to the trainer slash
Mom.
mom slash trainer slash manager slash
Bodyguard
overall
slash-
bodyguard
Yeah.
slash everything. I'm trying to say it all with respect because, like I
Came
said,
in with a Mike Tyson jacket.
yeah, she
I
came
was
with
like,
a blurry.
damn, yeah.
It's the first shit that came up.
She fights like him too.
Oh, really?
Well, y'all about the same height, so y'all about the same height. So if say Kayla were to go in the next day, she won a fight. The next day she comes up with a big swollen eye. Does the person she fought the day before advance instead of her, or is it just whoever's like in the
No, it's usually split up in 2 brackets. Like it's the red side and the blue side.
Right.
So depending how it is. So if you show up, I mean, the person you were gonna fight, they automatically win because you can't fight.
right? So it's an
Like
automatic
forfeit, yeah.
disqualification. And okay. Have you ever had to do that? Have you ever been in that awkward position? Either way, either your opponent not being able to continue to fight against you, or even start a fight against you, or you not being able to go.
One of my opponents had a very bad, like severe, like her eye was like almost closing, but they let her fight.
No shit.
I think that's where like a little bit like favoritism, that has to
Right.
do with it, because like a lot of people that even have like little marks, they'll be like, oh, you can't fight.
No shit.
Oh,
And
she
that
was
was
one
kind
of those
Yeah.
sheltered
Yeah.
ones, like
Okay.
taking care of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And did you finish closing it for her?
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
she
you.
did.
I think
Hell
I
yeah.
did the other one.
Yeah, like, really. It's like, we're going to have this one match.
Right.
Wow.
All right. So before we go any further, tell the people, what does your trophy case look like right now? What does it consist of?
I mean, there's a lot of belts.
No,
And,
don't get all fucking like I have all kinds of shit. But
Yeah,
but
go
like-
ahead.
true.
Go ahead.
What I'm talking
Go
How
about
ahead.
big is
I
the
have a lot
case?
of belts.
So what
but,
do you
like,
have?
The gold medals is the
What-
the more meaningful ones. To me.
Okay. So
Okay.
what do you have then?
Belts, medals, plaques, trophies.
What's your most prized possession right now, as far as your award or reward from
Probably
from
my
boxing?
first national title when I was 11 years old.
really?
God damn.
Wow.
So when you're fighting and say you're different age brackets, right? How much of a leeway are they giving you? Like, is it 11 to 13, 13 to 15? Is it like a 2-year in between, or is it just everybody has to be the same age, or
It's
how?
probably like, it's like a year.
It's a year, so
Unless
12,
it's like
11.
elite. Right now I'm an elite, which is 18 through 40. That's like the biggest gap.
Okay, so
And
now you can
everything else
fight
is-
anybody.
Yes, exactly.
So you're still amateur. You're not pro yet, right?
Not pro yet.
Now I know you're saying 2024 France.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. is going to get at least 1 gold. I know that right now. Kayla's going to get at least 1 gold.
Yeah, we
for
count
us,
that
so
right now.
We'll count that down. We'll mark it down already. So for that coming up, can you already picture yourself going up there and getting that gold medal and being like, you know what, all this shit I've been through, all these fucking punches, all this fucking shit my mom's put me through.
Right? No, it's true. Like everything that I've worked hard for, like people that like thought that I wasn't gonna be able to do it, like it's just like just doing it, going up there. The Pan American Games made me think about that more. 'Cause
Okay, why is that?
when you're representing your country and they're playing your anthem while you're getting your gold medal, you're like, wow.
You get emotional, like when you're up there, or what?
Well, that was my second time getting a gold medal. So
Well, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
So she's
it was-
used to it.
it
She's
was-
used to that shit.
it was the
It's
same.
only a
It's the
Tuesday.
same feeling, but
yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
I just couldn't wait for till 2024 because that's like a bigger accomplishment,
Right.
Yeah.
So,
If you haven't noticed yet, all this girl does is piss excellence. That's all she does. She pisses excellence on the daily.
Now,
That's
do you
all it
have a rival right now? Like, is there someone like, in your weight class that you really want to face in the finals, or what's your dream matchup?
myself. Like
Yeah.
that's my only competition.
Yeah.
And if I can beat her, then I can beat anybody.
It's like Into the Spider-Verse and shit. It's a Spider-Man shit. So, god damn. Oh.
Now, what weight class is this now?
I go at 114 and 119.
Okay.
I move. Yeah.
But what do you walk around at?
Like 114.
Yeah.
115.
So
Yeah,
you don't
stay around
have
that
to.
weight.
You don't have to cut.
No, unless
So
like I'm
weight is
eating.
not a problem?
No,
No.
because I'm always working out. That's the thing. Like
You
if
stay
I
in
was
the
to
gym.
stop, then that
Yeah.
would get bigger, obviously. But I'm
Yeah.
always like working out.
Now with the, because I know I've heard you in certain interviews where you're saying that you won't go pro until after the Olympics, right?
Yes.
That's of course that's a main goal, going pro, getting that money, getting that paycheck. After the gold medal, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the Olympics pass something where actually professionals could actually fight now in the Olympics?
No, it was a one-time thing. Nobody from who won this upcoming time had ever been to Worlds. You have to compete in Worlds to go to the Olympics.
Okay.
Like the Pan American Games is my spot. That's like my ticket into the 2024.
Okay.
So none of my fighters have ever been to World that says if I was to lose, like be number 2, number 3, nobody of my opponents have been to World, so that I
Okay.
would go to represent our country.
So hold on.
Well, I mean, like as far as like the Cubans, man, those guys are professionals.
Yeah,
they have
Other
hundreds.
countries, other countries can do it, but
Yeah,
not America.
and then
I mean, I would
when you're fighting these guys, you're fighting professionals. You know what I'm saying, or fighting their athletes
Yeah.
in boxing,
But also-
because they're not allowed to go pro.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
when you're fighting them, you're fighting a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times when you're fighting an 18-year-old, I'm over like 36. like
Well,
you-
yeah,
they have
but
an
I mean, she can
18-year-old
fight
kid.
anybody from 18
To
to
the
40
40.
years old.
Is that how? it
But
works?
I'm thinking if she's 40, you have the advantage.
Right.
Is that how it goes in the Olympics too? There's no age limit. Yeah, so they keep it within the 18 to 40 shit.
If you qualify, you qualify.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Pinup Baby Doll wants to know, and she had asked a question earlier, and I kind of like let it go, but then she wanted to know if you were single or taken, straight and or bi. Now again, you don't. I mean,
you
I know
can
I
answer
see- I
if
see
you want to
Mom.
answer.
Okay.
You want me to have Mom walk out the door real quick? That way you could answer,
it's
and then
okay.
because I don't want her. To
I'm
whoop-
sure she knows, man. She's her trainer. She
Nah.
wakes her up, and
Nah, I don't want her. I don't want Mom catching a case or some bullshit right now.
you don't have to.
That's
Yeah,
what
oh
last
yeah,
week we
yeah.
need.
I'm taken
know what I
by
mean?
boxing, and I'm straight.
Oh,
Okay.
straight
Okay.
taken by boxing.
Yes.
Damn. So there's no room for guys. There's no.
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 No time.
No time.
So nobody hollers at you or like tries to
I
step.
mean,
to,
they
yeah.
do, but it's like no, boxing's my everything. You know?
Yeah.
Like boys will get in my and
In
what
the
my
way-
focus.
Yeah. So no, none.
Would you be scared? Would you date a boxer?
Who me?
Yeah.
No.
No, right?
Because I get my ass kicked.
'Cause
I'd
you
come
can't
home
ever-
late.
can't
Nah,
ever
I
argue.
would. I would. Shit. I mean,
No, you can't
just
ever
keep me on my
argue.
toes.
No, dude. Because
Yeah.
because
I'll tell you what. I'll be on my best behavior. Hell yeah. She's gonna be like, "Where you at?" I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I've been taking notes all day. Let me see. 8:01.
I speak when spoken.
Yeah.
I speak when
I was
spoken.
eating breakfast.
Thinking of you.
8:03. I was eating the second piece of bacon. You'll have my day mapped out. Believe
Like
me.
a
GPS,
motherfucker.
no problem. Here you go.
You get like one of those kids' phones where they keep track of you everywhere
Yeah.
you go. Start pitting you everywhere.
Tell me
Oh,
shut up.
shit.
I shut up. She leave. I talk again.
So let me ask you. So through your whole boxing adventures, your Pan American, I know you have talked about the Ofimo. Who are some of the people that you've actually met that you've been like? Have you met anybody yet that you've been completely in awe of?
Yeah, starstruck. Like,
I've met a lot of people. I guess probably Terrence Crawford, Robert the Ghost, Guerrero. Who else? Like so many people, honestly. Yeah.
That was
oh
like-
really?
Yeah.
That's your dude.
Yeah.
I think you have a crush on Teofimo. Huh?
No, it's just like it was crazy.
I'll tell you what, you could beat his girlfriend up. I know that well, his wife now.
For
I
sure.
know
No,
for
but
sure.
One of them is also George Cambosis. I've
Okay.
always liked him too. He was like he was barely coming up, and then everybody was like Teofimo's gonna win. I was like, he might have a close one, you know.
Yeah.
He's
I
one
think
too.
Teofimo just went in there just because he's been relying on his power so
Yep,
much,
straight power.
Yeah.
and he went in
I just
there.
don't feel like he was
to-
focused.
Nah.
and he thought he was gonna blow this kid out and he blew his wad
'Cause
like
it was a
in
setup
the
fight.
in
It was a
Yeah.
setup fight to a bigger fight.
yeah
honestly,
yeah
if
they're
I-
already
yeah.
they're already
Because
looking
he was
down
ready
the
to
road.
move up, right? He wanted to move up in weight already.
Yeah.
Because he's been
Well, now
training
he's
himself.
saying he's junior welterweight. Junior, yeah, he's gonna be undisputed junior welterweight. That was saying.
I think, but I mean,
We'll see. And I'm not.
I think Cambosis took that away from him though already.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's he'll be moving up though.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's gotta move up.
and he has the power, the body. He's a
Yeah.
big guy for that weight class. I mean,
I just don't think he's focused.
you got to go through Loma still. Loma's the man.
Dude, Loma's a bad.
Loma's the man.
Yep.
Matrix.
Have you tried to emulate any of his moves? Because I know. So I saw your last fight against that girl that we're talking about right now. I can't remember her fucking name and where she was from Laredo.
Oh yes.
I keep on seeing you. As soon as you come in, once I start seeing you throw your hands, moving them around like that,
Yeah.
and then you come with an overhead right. I was expecting to see. That's kind of like a Loma move because he'll do that, and right when he throws that, he's pivoting and then coming back with something on the
yeah,
side.
but that dude's moving like behind.
Yeah, he's moving after
Yeah.
punch.
You get
during
hit in the
punch.
front, but he's behind you. Like, what the fuck just
The
happened?
thing with me is I take little things from every type of fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Uh-huh.
their moves, like their best moves, I try to mimic them. You know, like
Okay.
Gervonta.
Uh-huh.
Gervonta, his punch. You know, like his uppercut.
The little
or
uppercut.
A Canelo,
Yeah.
his Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like like just different things. Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
different types of
Chavez.
punches.
Chavez is my man. He was a sore loser, but that was my dude.
Yeah, I do mimic some of his punches.
Yeah.
So, if you were to put together the Ultimate Fighter, starting with IQ, style, power, and speed, how would you put that?
IQ. Probably Mayweather.
Okay.
IQ. Power. Can I go from old school? To
Yeah, from
Yeah,
wherever
no,
you want.
everyone.
I mean, Mike Tyson.
Mike, okay.
Of course.
Speed.
Damn,
Loma,
that's old school. That's sad.
I know, and that's my era.
Right. And then
was-
Speed, Loma, and then what else did you say?
Oh, I forgot. I've been drinking.
IQ, speed.
That's what I would say.
Ring generalship.
Loma, and see, Loma, it's his footwork, dude. Loma's footwork
Yeah.
is
He's a beast
fucking
himself.
immaculate. Like when he lost against against Teofimo, I was like, dude, he had a bad shoulder. He probably shouldn't have fought.
But
Everybody has their guy. Like fucking
Yeah.
Sugar Shade had what's his fucking name? The dude who beat him every time he fucking fought.
Force.
Force. Then he fucking died.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's got their guy. You know what I mean?
It's just
it
this
happens.
Then De
different
La Hoya
styles work
had
with different
mostly-
styles.
Yes,
If you have
yes.
nothing but speed, then someone with power is just
So if you were to explain your style to the people listening, what is your style?
Honestly, I'm more of a brawler than anything, but I can box.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
like I can do it all. You know.
Puncher boxer.
Just-
So do you take more pride in the brawling and just straight knockout power, or do you
It's
take
just-
more pride in the actual art of the boxing?
I love boxing and the art of it, but as amateur boxer, you have to do the most. You have
Yeah.
to just make it clear as day that you won.
Yeah,
That
you
you're
have to
legit.
land those
So,
clean.
exactly.
And
So-
it's all the point thing. You
When
know
I'm
what I'm
pro,
saying?
it's gonna be more like as an art form because you have 12 rounds to showcase that.
Yeah.
But as an amateur, it's like you only have 3 minutes, and if you don't do something right in that first minute, they're already thinking. You're
Yeah, and then a
You're
lot
done.
of the styles don't translate well when you move up
Exactly.
or when you become professional.
Right.
You know, and then and vice versa. Like they'll have a pro style and an amateur, and
Right.
it's
Yes,
it's
exactly.
totally different.
Some amateurs don't work good in the pros. Some of them are just speed.
How do you feel about headgear? Like, there was that controversy where they were going to take it away or they were going to put it back on, or
I mean, it's for our safety, for a reason. I mean, for men, it's a different story. They're getting hit a lot harder than we are. So I think more towards them, they should have headgear. But I mean, for us,
And they're not paying you. I mean, you're putting your life on the line.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. They're not
exactly.
paying you. So.
That's when they say like when they talk about fighters and they're like, yeah, he wants too much. What's too much to put? Because you're putting
No.
your life on the line.
Well,
Yeah,
that one
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
that one Mexican fighter, I can't remember his name for the life of me. They got that rabbit punch in the back of his head.
Yeah, he was.
That
Oh,
went
yeah.
that almost not brain dead, but he lost
Pretty
complete
much.
fucking function. He's like a little. He's basically he's disabled for life now because they caused multiple blood clots. He had like 8 strokes or some shit.
What's his
And He was
name?
young too. He was like 23.
He's in a wheelchair now.
Yeah, I know.
Who?
Princeton Colon, something like
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who that
yeah,
was.
that poor dude. That dude. I mean, he looked like a good kid, and then one fucking rabbit punch, and you're fucking done.
Yeah, it's where it lands. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And that's like a lot of them, though.
Right.
Happened to a lot of people.
And then
Right.
the slur speech. Like look at
The dude
like
who
look
fought
at
Chavez.
yeah, like you have like Taylor, Meldrick Taylor. And Terry Norris, and those
Even
guys were
Chino
beasts.
too. an 18-year-old female in Mexico who died just by.
Oh,
getting-
really? Yeah, not too long ago. I did read about that. Yes.
Yeah, and that's one thing that people, it's funny when people talk about the fight game, and people like ourselves that have never really fought in the boxing game, in the boxing world, or had our actually foot in the boxing world. When you're watching a fight, it's easy to start yelling. It's like, oh, if I was in there, I do this, and that. But once you're in there, just being in there alone, once you hear fans and shit, I know. Like I said, I've sparred before, and I feel that quicksand where it grabs your feet right away, and you're fucked.
Yep.
And like Mike Tyson says best, you have a game plan up until you get punched in the fucking face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then
And
you're
you can-
fucking.
you're
Then
done.
it's
Yeah.
fight or flight.
Then you start throwing those.
You walk out like in nationals, it's like so many thousands of people.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you walk out and boom. That's
And
Yeah, that
you
hits
have
you.
a lot of haters as well, so a lot
Right.
of people want to see you fail. And then
Yeah.
there's that and adrenaline,
Yeah, the
just-
adrenaline could,
The adrenaline will take
yeah,
you out.
you just blow your wad right there,
You
and
can
it's
have
just
immense conditioning, but when you get in the ring and
Yeah.
adrenaline and everything, it's just like,
yeah, no, that's tough. I don't know if I can.
Yeah. So Pinup
know
was
I can
asking
do.
something that I want to get into right now. Asking basically if your parents were worried going into the fighting career, as far as for like the injuries that we talked about right now, like Colon and whatnot. And I know your mom's your trainer. You're basically,
But she's still
not
your
a
mom.
handler, but she's still a mom. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some fights, and this is with guys where, and I saw some dude. He was getting his ass kicked, and the mom jumped in the ring and fucking started hitting the other dude with a fucking shoe and shit. And that's a typical Mexican fucking thing.
Yeah,
I
It
mean,
go both ways though.
yeah,
you
it
know
can
what I
go
mean?
both ways. Yeah. Now, did mom give you shit? Did she school you like, look, if you're gonna get into this shit is what could happen? Or was it just like, you know what, we're gonna try to protect you as best as we can with your defense?
she just knew how much I loved boxing and how much I really wanted it.
It came from you though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you didn't
So
push
she
it
was
on
just
her,
like,
right?
I want to support you in
Okay.
anything you do. And
So
I'm
there's
like,
no talking you out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's
So
good.
she became my coach, and like she teaches me good defense.
What do you mean?
On her defense, so that doesn't happen.
Right.
And when she comes to the corner, I get mad at her and I tell her, hey, you need to fucking do this because
Right.
I don't want you fucking getting hurt or
Getting hit like that.
Right. So, Mom, when you see her in that instance, when you see some shit or you see something dirty, what like, because you're a fighter also, right? Like what?
And that's your baby in there. You know what I mean?
like what triggers you? What automatically comes to your mind saying like? Because I know as a when you have that minute in the corner, you have so much shit going through your head. You're getting yelled at. You're getting fucking ice put on you. You're getting water. And while everybody's giving you instruction here, your quarterman's giving you instructions. You have everybody else in the back who thinks they're fucking professionals giving you instructions.
Yeah.
Like how did you instruct your daughter that, hey, you listen to fucking me first and then your cutman, or are you in the corner there also?
Are you're the head trainer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, like me and her, we work with each other every day. So it doesn't matter whoever yells or whatever. She like, in a sense, listens to me.
Yeah,
She
your
can hear my
your voice.
I'll tell her, did you hear all those people telling you? She's like, no, I only heard you.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
She gets other
That's
people
good.
because she gets nervous in the ring. She gets other coaches to help, explain what she has to say to me.
Yeah.
But it's like, I only listen to my mom. Sometimes I want to add what they want to say, but it's just like, she
Yeah.
knows me, like when my feet or my legs don't work, then I have my arms or my mind to help me out of it. Or when
Right.
my arms don't work, I have my feet to get me out of it. My feet, my defense. Or when my mind doesn't work, then it's like, okay, go back to repetition. What have we worked on?
Muscle memory.
And
Exactly.
Another question. As far as because I feel Teofimo's run into that situation where I think his dad took him as far as he could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I know this is early. You're amateur, and and eventually you have to. Would you recognize that? Like, okay, this is as far as I can take my daughter right now.
Yeah. She tells me that all the time.
Yeah.
If I can't
It-
do for you and somebody else can,
Yeah.
I was like, I will
Okay,
not.
that's good.
No hurt feelings, because this is her career.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's there's a lot of great coaches. I mean, and doors are going to open,
Yes.
and the Roaches and Beltrans and
A
you know.
lot of trainers help me. I'm never the one that no, this is my
Mm-hmm.
fighter. If they know things that I don't, I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Because
Right.
when Teofimo was in the corner, that dude was not. He wasn't coaching him.
No.
He was like, "You could do it. I know what you could win." And he wasn't telling them how to win. And maybe that's something that they have. That's father and son. But
Right.
I think you'd have to question yourself that you have to cut the reins and let them let them.
Well, just like Sean Porter, I mean, like he was doing amazing with, Terrence Crawford, and his dad is just, he stopped it, and I feel
Yeah,
like
he stopped it. Yeah, he stopped
Sean
it way
Porter,
too early.
another one. That was my another favorite fighter. Like he used to not be my favorite fighter, but after seeing that,
He
fight,
wins you over.
I was like, oh
he
my
wins you
God,
over.
it's
The
so
way
good.
he fights,
But-
he's a brawler.
But
Yeah.
when you look at it, when you listen to what
He
the
makes it
dad-
ugly.
What the dad said was this dude wasn't ready for this shit.
That was messed up.
And
No,
he-
dude,
he-
he was there.
He was there.
He was-
He
He
played
was
a
there.
perfect fight.
Yes.
If he didn't get
I
knocked
thought he was
down-
good. I think he was good.
He was winning.
You see, but,
It
see,
stopped way too early. But that's one thing. That's
that's the problem when you
that's
have
it-
a
that's
parent.
his. That's his.
He
his
listened
son.
to his father
Yeah.
so much,
Yeah.
his father was like the negative thing.
Yeah, his.
you know?
I don't know, but I think his father fucked that.
Yeah.
Fucked
Yeah, he
that
fucked him over.
Yeah, fucked
No,
him
he
over.
did.
And with Terrence Crawford, his dad was in the corner, and his dad told him, "You're losing." He was truthful about it. You're losing.
Right.
Like you need to end this, or you need to finish
Yeah,
it.
which
and
way
that's
they?
what he did.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Pinup,
Well-
yeah, that is her mom. That was her mom talking. Pinup wants to know how long mom's career was.
the same as mine. We've started at the same time, so she could, as a coach, like, be like, well, I want you to do that, but I've never done it. So
Okay.
she does it with
Oh,
me, so
okay.
I can't say I can't,
Mom, since I know you say you don't want to come on camera, right? Do you want to come on a little bit closer over here to the mic? That way people can kind of hear you. Bring your. That way people could hear it. Then that way, if you don't want to be seen, I'm gonna as of right now, I don't have you in the picture.
Okay.
So that way we could hear you, because I know you're dropping a lot of good nuggets of knowledge, which some of these people might need, and that way we could go ahead and get
Yeah,
everybody.
that was one thing that was like that's always concerning. Like, do you know when to step away? As far as okay, you don't want to hinder your kids' future, and just as far as you can get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I always have somebody help me in the corner if I feel that
Well,
way.
obviously you're doing a great job because
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because she
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a huge trophy case.
Yes,
That she
with a bunch of
just
belts. I saw a green belt she was holding, but I want to ask about that one a little
Yeah.
bit.
They want to know if you have any custom clothing apparel, because evidently Pinup's trying to be part of the fucking team Kayla here
There you go.
soon that's coming
Soon.
up. So
soon. Do you,
soon.
you have
I'll let
somebody
you guys know.
already?
If you follow me on my Instagram and stuff, I'll let you guys know.
Let them know what your Instagram handle is, because I know. I mean, you're a big star already, but we could plug it a little bit.
It's Kayla_Gomez _. Yeah. I just wanted a Kayla Gomez, but honestly, like,
As
it
a-
already was taken. So
And on YouTube,
Put gold medal on there. Future
Right,
gold medal.
Future gold
Oh,
medalist.
well,
go,
my
man.
name is
The
it's
truth.
Yeah.
There you go. Speak the truth, guy.
So why the truth? How'd you come up with that?
Because they see me like, just without, not doing boxing. They're like, oh, she's pretty, or
Right.
oh, she's little, like she can't do anything. And then
Right.
they see me get in the ring. They're like, oh, that's the truth.
That's where
yeah,
the truth
yeah.
comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
My mom gave me that name.
Really?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Was there any other name that you're debating, or was it just automatically? went to the
Mija.
truth?
How about Mija?
Hey, it was that
Kayla
one
Mija Gomez.
Everybody, when she would spar, they would see her and they'd be like, "Yeah, I heard of her." And then they would see her, they'd be like, "Damn, they weren't lying. She's badass, you know."
Yeah.
So I told her, "I'm gonna call you the truth."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
good.
heard so many names, like the Tasmanian Devil, the
Oh, shit.
everything,
The T. Devil.
Like when do you start honing in? Like, say you have a tournament coming in. I know you say you stay in the gym, but when do you start getting like this
Fight
is serious?
ready.
Yeah,
Fight
fight
ready.
ready.
Probably 2 months like before.
So
Yeah.
8 weeks out, and then you start.
Just
Okay.
get your body just consistent in what you're doing. So just it's a habit. when
So,
you
Like,
get there.
what's a training regimen? Like, if
Yes.
you have a fight coming up compared to
Well,
you
first
know,
of all, I know a lot of boxers usually get like a 6-week program, right? They get a 6-week to get ready for the fight. How far in advance do they let you guys know before your fight is?
We look for our fights. Like,
You look for your fights,
yeah.
so then it could be like a week notice, or how far.
Yes, exactly.
What's your preference for a fight?
Probably like a month prior.
Okay, a month
Yeah.
prior. Then do you guys actually get tape on other fighters, or is it just?
No.
That's what's hard
I
about
mean,
it, like
sometimes
amateurs.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
it's nice
'Cause you don't know who
You'll
you're
find
gonna
it on
fight.
YouTube, but if
Right.
not, sometimes no.
Yeah.
But do you keep tabs of who's who in your
Who's what?
weight class, right?
For me, not really. My mom's the one that lets me know everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So
honestly
you
just
do
adjust
the
in
homework.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I tell them, let me
it's
worry
kind of
about
hard to get ready for someone that's like, okay, this dude you didn't know it could have been an upset.
Yeah.
Now you got to change the game plan for the other person.
Yeah, exactly.
So just doing you know what I mean?
Right, and then Pinup wants to know if we could write down your IG handle.
Well, if she goes to our
Yeah, you
our
know what?
IG,
Yeah, you know what, Pinup? If you go to our Instagram, you'll see her handle when we post this, so that way you can follow her. On YouTube, do you guys have your own channel?
No.
No, not yet.
Why haven't you done that yet?
you need to,
No,
girl.
I need to.
You need
Yeah, yeah.
to, because of anything, So
a highlight reel.
So coming to you as somebody who's trying to get into this whole podcast game and whatnot, and for us, we're not in it for the money. We're in it more to showcase people from El Paso, because I think there's a lot of fucking talented people here that nobody fucking knows about.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're proud to be from here. I love the fact when you have people that are El Paso born and raised, and they're doing big fucking things. I love to support people like that, because it's hard, because like you said, there's
mom
a
and
lot
daughter
of
team.
fucking haters,
That's
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
So, if you were to have, because like I said, I saw at least, I think I found like 6 of your fights, some of your interviews, some of the things they did from like News Channel 9 or some shit like that. If you were to get your own channel, and then that way you can put up your own fights, you can put up, just a little something. Hey guys,
Greatest
you know what,
hits.
guys? And just go in there every now and then and just talk. You know what, guys? I got a fight coming up this day.
Yeah,
blah blah blah. If you're into that prayer thing, pray for me. If not,
You got the skills, the
God
looks.
willing,
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
You're very marketable, girl. You are very marketable, because you are just in talking to you in this, this little bit of brief time that we've had. You are very easy to root for. Even though you could say, I got all these titles, I got this, I got that. You're not a showboat. Like, you're legit. People could feel a realness with you, and that's hard to find in fucking boxing.
It means the most to me, honestly.
Because like we're talking about in boxing, there's a lot of fucking politics.
Yeah.
Like, I wish in boxing.
And you already saw some.
Yeah. I wish in boxing they could do what the MMA does. Now, granted, I don't watch a lot of MMA, but the one thing I love is number one always fights number two. And there's no ways if and.
Yeah, and there's no 6 months. A fighter fights twice, 3 times.
If you're
Teofimo fought once.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, and it's
and
just
then all
like
the belts, like you.
Yes, and then they making out belts and shit.
yeah. There's how many
Catch
champions
weight.
is there? You know what I'm saying? That's the interim.
Then there's the champions, and then the champions in
Yeah,
between, and then it's the lower ones.
Yeah.
This is the universe champion here. You know,
And And now there's like fucking 32 different weight classes and belts, and it's like.
Right.
How can you take any of that
But
shit
I mean, one of
into-
the major ones is not a real official belt. It's the ring belt. That carries a lot of weight. You get a ring belt.
You're legit.
You're the shit.
You're legit.
Yeah. Even though I would love to get
Or a
the
diamond
green
belt or something like that. It's like, what?
Yeah, the diamond belt, but or the green belt. That's the one. That's the one to get right there, man.
But even the green belt.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot of politics.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's
There's
they
like
have
a
the franchise
franchise,
and
yeah.
then the regular.
Yeah,
so
and
you don't know who's the real
and
champion.
then you had the WBO,
Like with
IBF,
Teofimo, like
and
I'm saying, like
yeah.
they didn't know if his WC was a franchise or not, because Devin Haney supposedly won the WBC. It was a
Right.
whole thing going on, and I was like, oh
yeah.
my god.
And then those guys need to mix it up. I don't.
They need to get
yeah,
into it.
there's too much. Everybody could claim what they want. Teofimo was the man because he beat the man. Yeah, but now it's like
There's no money
yeah,
though. They gotta save it, just like with the pocket.
there is money though.
Yeah, but
There's just a lot of federations,
right,
per
but,
se,
but
promotions.
you gotta blow it up, just like with the Pacquiao Mayweather fight happened 10 years after.
Yeah,
it should
but
have.
that was
Yeah.
made. If that fight could be made, any of them could be made.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck paydays, bro. It's all paydays.
Yeah, it's just who's willing. Like Crawford, he was telling Spence, or vice versa. You're on the wrong side of the street. Now Crawford isn't on. No, he could go any side of the street now,
Yeah, he can.
and it's still not getting made.
No, that dude's
And it's like the same thing as the Pacquiao and Mayweather is.
right.
Who gives a shit now? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I do, but not that many people do. They're gonna
Yeah,
watch it,
yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
When it 5 years
Yeah,
before,
when they
could've-
were both really good, and it would have made a
Oh, yeah.
super
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
instead of
super
now
fight,
this
but-
grudge match.
The rematches,
Yeah.
the third fights, it would have been fucking amazing. It would have broke even more records in the box office. than
Look
they
at
did.
Golovkin. I mean, how much he's
Triple
been avoided.
G,
You know what I mean?
boy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
And
Yeah.
he's just
Now he's too old. He's like 40 now, ain't he?
No,
That's
he's in his
sad.
no,
He's
he's in his
almost
30s.
40, but
He
he's
still's got
declining.
it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
He's
saying
declining.
in
He's not what
his
he used to
in
be.
his prime, man. It
That
was
dude
just-
could've touched-
It's
could've
fucked
touched
up. That's why I give Canelo a lot of props. He fought him.
Yeah, he lost the first fight though.
Anyways, you can
And you know
can go
he
back
did.
and forth. I
You know
say
he
it was
did.
a draw.
No, he lost.
But I'm a Canelo
The
guy. you know
second
what I mean?
fight, the second
I
fight was
thought
a draw.
The first fight, yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay,
second
yeah.
fight was a draw. The first fight he lost. But
Maybe.
it is what
I
it
mean,
is.
you probably have a point, but he fought him. He fought.
Yeah,
him.
he did. So let me ask you, when like big fights happen and whatnot, and you're seeing them, do you see him alone with mom, or do you see him like? Do you guys have like a fucking huge party and see him and like like talk to whoever next to you and be like, look, this is what they're trying to do. Like break it down to people.
Sometimes we see them together, or sometimes we just see them on Instagram live together. We're
Really?
just like, you know,
Yeah.
just see them, you know, because sometimes we miss it. We go from training, you know, so we don't get to like watch them. So we're just
Right.
like there watching it on our phone, and she just tells me what I should do, what I should get off of a fighter that's doing a certain move, or you know,
Right.
so.
Have you had any promotion? You don't have to call them out, but like, you know, look into you or talk to you about certain things, and you know, like the high ends, the Golden Boys, and the
Yeah,
you know,
I have actually.
yeah, awesome. Do
But
you
the thing
have a
is-
preference?
As of right now, I'm still, you know, have time, a lot of time to think about
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So just
You
like
got at least 2
slowly-
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Got at least 2 years.
A lot of people tell me
Good
like
answer.
who you want, your coach or your, you know, all that on the pros. I'm like, I still have 2 years to, you know,
I know.
like
Got to focus on that
Yeah,
goal.
exactly.
Yeah, but 2 years is like this in boxing.
it can go like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know what
just,
I want.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
keep your eyes on the prize. You know.
So let me ask you, 'cause I know they say with boxers, right, when you're in the ring and you're in an actual fight, a lot of boxers, to a lot of boxers, it's all about pride, right?
Yeah.
When you're boxing and you're whooping ass and you're doing good, but when you get caught and you get knocked down and you get knocked out, right? You take that first L. And a lot of the times after that, it's just a downward spiral because you're used to being up here, and now you're fucking human.
Yeah.
Now you're not that human machine or that
Yeah.
the big superhero. Has that happened to you yet in the ring?
That has happened to me, but it like makes you stronger. With me, it doesn't like put me down, and it's like, all right, I
Okay.
was that close, then I could even be better. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna make sure they don't have a chance at all to
Right.
beat me next time.
Okay.
And so like that just makes the hunger, you know, back in the gym, and just it's just like, you know, more hungrier, because a lot of times when you stay winning and you like, it's just like
It's boring.
it's kind of boring. Yeah.
Right.
So when someone knocks you off of your pedestal, you're like, all right, you got me this time, but the next
Right.
time, all right, you know.
Yeah, they get comfortable when they're on top,
Do
right?
you guys work on any kind of mental game outside of boxing, like either
Honestly,
like yoga or something to get you focused and
it's,
shit?
It's a spiritual thing for me. Like,
Really?
Like God has always been there for me. Like, like when I step in the ring, I fear no one. Like
Right.
if He put me here for a reason, then I'm just gonna go out on my shield, and I'm gonna prove to everybody that I was meant to do this.
Okay, hold on. So hold on. I want to move your mic a bit because I mean, you're dropping good shit. I just want to make sure people hear it. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, because I know like spirit, like, so a lot of people get into the spiritual shit. Because I don't like Tyson. Tyson was great. Then he became Muslim after he came out of fucking jail, and it all started going downhill.
Tyson has a lot of mental issues, you
Yeah,
know. But
he's
with me, it's
fucking
like
crazy.
yeah,
No,
you
I'm
know.
not fucking crazy. Not mental.
That's
I'm
what
Yeah,
I
it's
love
fucking
nice.
him, is
crazy.
his heart, you know.
Yeah.
When he steps in the ring, it's like he gives it his all. He's
Right.
like, he's a monster.
It's
you know?
anger.
Well, he was before he found God.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. Pacquiao has always been my guy.
Yeah.
The moment he found God, he started fighting like shit. That's always been my assertion of him. Because before that motherfucker took people's souls. Like
Yeah.
he would take,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
he.
I liked him when he was the wild man.
Yeah, when
You know what I'm
when he
saying?
was out there doing everything that all the
Yeah.
It's
crazy
just
shit.
gambling
that is,
and
it's like
shit.
a lot of people want this certain image of you, you know,
Yeah.
like be instead of being who you are, they want you like this innocent, you know,
Right.
but you also are a monster. It's like,
Yeah, but it's for
you know,
marketability though.
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
But
it's
the thing is, it's like I feel like I can be a monster and still like have him on my side, you know. Like,
But you're a boxer, you know, so you
Yeah.
got that in you. You know what I'm
have
saying?
to, you know, it's just a dirty sport. You know?
Like look at Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to have that squeaky clean, and he wasn't that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He wasn't that.
I saw the pictures.
Well, I mean the fishnets, whatever. But
dude, he looks
uh,
bad at fishnets, boy. I'm excited.
agree.
He got them little chicken
agree.
legs. That boy got no
you see
ass.
you see his girl now?
Nah, but he ain't got no
All right,
ass.
all right.
He ain't got no ass. I was like so disappointed.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I was ready to take his manhood.
Do some squats.
right?
So earlier, Jules had mentioned he was asking about what your training regimen looked like. What is that? What is the typical day at the gym when you're getting ready?
Fight ready.
for a fight prep look like?
I run up the mountain, and then after doing that, I go to strength and conditioning. After,
Trans Mountain? You go up Trans Mountain or
I haven't
Mount-
done that one yet. McCalligan or Scenic Drive up the
Okay.
antenna.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or
That one's steep. Isn't it?
yeah, that one's really steep, and it helps me gain like my conditioning.
Okay.
And then I go to boxing. We work on technique and sparring. So I spar a lot of rounds when it's like competitional.
How many rounds, give or take?
12 to 15.
12 to 15.
Oh wow.
With different
Old school.
people.
15,
Yeah.
huh?
Okay.
It's like with different fighters, you know, pressure fighters. So we work on, you know, pressure, fighters that run a lot, so I can work. Like, if I get a fighter that runs a lot, you know, just to adapt to different styles, honestly. And then after sprints.
Sprints.
Yeah.
Now, do you find a lot of your sparring partners here locally, or like, I mean, you have a lot of local talent?
Local talent, and then we get some from Mexico as well. National Mexican champions as well.
Yeah, because them motherfuckers are small. Them Mexican dudes.
Yeah, so
They're really
we get
good.
some of those too.
Yeah. Well, a Mexican fighter, man, don't ever judge them by their record.
Yep.
Now,
Don't ever judge them by
some
their
of the
record.
fighters from El Paso, some of the big names from El Paso, like Jennifer Hahn, Tony Escalante. You have David Rodriguez. Have any of these? Have any
Juan
of them reached
Lozano.
out to you and be like, "Hey, you know what? I see what you're doing," you know, and just giving you any words of advice, or have you had any interactions with these people?
I mean, I've seen some of them at the gym before. Escalante, he's nice. He's a nice man, but they've never really said anything.
No?
to me. No.
They're just trying to let you go about your way. They're
Yeah.
waiting for that gold.
Yeah.
When that gold comes in,
Yeah,
then you're
right.
that meal. Then you're
Don't
that
forget
meal
about
ticket.
us, though.
Right.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think one more it would be Austin Trout.
Yeah, Austin.
Okay,
Trout,
yeah, well, that's New
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, he's
cares about New Mexico.
hey,
Yeah,
bro,
but,
you know.
I mean,
Nobody gives a shit about New Mexico.
hey,
Fuck
but he's
them.
in El Paso.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
is.
So
Yeah.
I know that's where Jennifer goes to train out there at with Trout and damn, I can't remember the
He
name of
almost
the
had that
trainer.
Canelo fight.
With Burke, Luke
Yeah,
Burke.
yeah. No, he had the Canelo, and he had Canelo because remember that's when Canelo would fucking burn out after 6 rounds. He had no conditioning, and
I was pulling for him.
No, yeah,
I was
but
pulling for Trout.
that was Canelo's biggest thing. And then all of a sudden he found the conditioning, and now he's a fucking monster that he is now.
Right, just evolving.
Yeah, and that's the best thing.
And he stays in the gym.
Yep,
Yeah, he does.
exactly.
Now he does. Now he does.
As much money as he has, he stays in the gym.
Well,
That's
you
what it is.
fucking
It's
got to.
consistency. You know, you have to be consistent with it. You can.
And
have
when he
all the
has,
talent in
who's
the
that
world.
kid? That kid, Ryan
Oh,
Garcia.
fuck that
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Okay,
That
well,
dude's
you probably have a crush on him, but do you
No,
think
I
he's
actually
good?
don't.
No,
I
no.
actually don't.
He's
Why
a-
is
he's
that?
a-
He's a man.
He's a
for
bitch,
it.
right?
Like, you know, like, and he's honestly he's not even that cute to me.
What?
He's not manly. You know, he's kind of feminine. Like,
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
just
I'll
like-
drink to that.
Yeah, no, he loves the dick.
He just don't know it yet. I'm just playing.
He just won't say
He
it. He
does.
loves the dick.
Yeah, he's on the right team. He's on the right team with Delo.
Yeah, no, he loved the dick.
That's true.
Yeah. Ah,
Very true.
Yep. Yeah, I bet you he wears the fish nets
I don't
too.
think he's tasted it yet. He
Oh,
will
no,
though.
I'm sure he has. That's why he got that contract.
No, but he's got a bunch
all right,
of.
though.
Well, he
That's
has a
all
bunch of kids though, right now.
Yeah, he
yeah.
does.
Yeah, so did
He needs to worry about condoms.
so did fucking the Kardashian dad. He got all kinds of kids. At least what happened with that. So I mean,
But that's a whole different thing. This dude didn't come out when he was young and in his prime. He came
Not
out
yet.
as an old lady and shit and thought he was fine.
not yet. He got that Kardashian money, is what it was.
That turned you
So,
crazy.
what's your so out of all the different punches? Because I know when I would do the workouts and whatnot, how we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
What's your favorite punch to throw? What's your favorite setup?
I love all of my punches because I work on all of my punches.
Right.
You know, but probably my overhand.
Your
I love
overhand,
throwing
the
my
right-
overhand. Yeah, my
Dude,
overhand right.
He's gonna try it out right now.
Dude, you need to straighten that out. You need to straighten it out.
No,
But
no,
you're
overhand's
You're
supposed
throwing,
to
you're,
come
you're,
with the
but you're
loop.
throwing a lot of looping punches though.
Yeah,
The last fight I
that's
saw.
what an overhand is.
No,
That loop.
but outside when you're throwing your hooks and shit,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
was going too looping. I was like, dude, you see them cubby.
It's because you know
You
what? I
telegraph
usually
your shit.
fight tall fighters, and then I fought like a short fighter like me, and I was like, what the heck? You know, it was kind of like it threw me off.
I think you should have threw the elbow,
Headbutt.
like how Mike Tyson used to do it. Boom, boom,
Yep,
boom. He
a
hit
double.
right.
It was a
Twice.
double connection.
Bam.
It's a double connection. The
It
one
wasn't
two.
on purpose.
So, going forward, are you going to try to keep? So I know everybody's going to talking about image on Instagram. How often do you post on Instagram? How often do you stay on social media to let people know whatever is coming up next or whatever you're doing? How often do you stay
As
on
soon
there?
as I get like when I'm gonna fight, I put it out there.
Mhm.
You know, so
Okay.
fans and anything, so they can support.
Mom, have you had any problems with her being on social media? Because I know social media, it's a double-edged sword. It could go one of two ways. One, it could be cool to put the name out, and then you get those jackasses that are fucking just want that fucking 15 minutes of fame to fucking bring her from, knock her off her pedestal from up here to down here, or you get those guys that are just fucking haters just because they're doing miserable, so everybody else has to do fucking miserable. Have you dealt with that yet?
Yeah.
It-
That I guess that's the bad part about it, but you know what I mean? We really don't let it phase us. I mean,
Right.
because them being haters or whatever, it still brings I mean, her name out. So
Right.
They
Yeah.
can say whatever they want, but when she's standing up there with a gold medal,
Yeah.
it's like,
That's
whatever.
You really don't have to worry about the likes.
yeah.
Just
so
stay in the
I
gym.
really don't. We don't really listen to him.
Like Ryan Garcia, he's a
Yeah.
Instagram sensation.
Right. Yeah, he is. That's all.
No, but you know what, man? That dude, he has a chin.
Nah.
He
hasn't
got
fought
up.
him.
He got
fought?
up.
Who has he fought?
He his last fight, he fought.
He ain't fight nobody. He ain't
wasn't
fight
it
nobody.
Plant?
He ain't fight
He
nobody.
fought with Campbell.
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 He ain't fight
Campbell
nobody.
knocked him on his ass. He got up though.
Yep.
He got up.
He
But I
ain't
mean,
fight
because
nobody.
I gave him props.
Every big boxer's like that, you know. If they're at that high level, I mean, most of them have heart, you know. That's
Yeah.
that's
I
one
think
thing.
he got
you know?
scared from that though.
Yeah, he did.
He's kind of not now.
'Cause
you
Campbell
don't-
was
you
a
don't see him
man.
so eager to fight those big names. Now
'Cause-
he's kind of.
Because after
pushing
that,
back.
didn't he took like a step out for mental health or some
Yeah.
shit like
And
that,
then
right?
what? Canelo put him on blast. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
He
He
tells
was
him
like,
you're never in the fucking gym.
yeah, that was troubling. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, that's what you got to do sometimes to light a fighter. Because there's always gonna be that high talent that you could have. Biggest one was like Panchito Bojado.
Oh yeah.
Bojado, do you remember Bojado back in the day? He was under Fernando Vargas.
Yeah, he was kind of like a Vargas. He kind of had that style.
He was coming up. He was the next fucking big thing.
Yeah. And
And
he
just
went to Mexico to
fell
turn
off.
pro, right? 'Cause he
Yeah.
was so young.
And he just fell off. He was
Yeah.
like 17, 18. He was the next big. This was when Vargas was in his heydays.
It was right before
And he just
Diaz, right?
fucking
yeah.
fell off.
Yeah,
He just
Bojado was
fell
a
off
man.
'cause He talked all that shit, and I was a huge Bojado fan. And when Oscar came here to El Paso to fight, Bojado I think was actually on the undercard. He got rocked, and all of a sudden, fucking, he went from, like I said, from the pedestal to being actually human, and that shit just fucking ruined him.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's crazy that people and people don't understand. Like when you're playing a sport like in Aaron Jones, you're playing football. When you're playing like basketball, you can't play boxing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't fucking.
Yeah,
that's
that
one thing you can't.
Yeah, I
fucking-
remember
And
they'd be
another
like,
thing
"Hey,
is
who's
that-
playing tonight? Nobody's playing. Someone's fighting."
Yeah,
Shit.
that's your life.
Another thing is that you're alone. I mean, when you football, basketball, your team loses, and
Right.
you feel bad.
You're in
but
there by yourself.
Yeah, everybody. When you lose, it's you. You're the one who messed up.
Yeah, or your trainer.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about the MMA route?
I have. I mean,
Have-
I would like to do it. I mean, I haven't really, practiced that much on it. But
Right.
I would like to start, practicing. And if I'm good, if I spar, and if I feel like it's like for me, then I would like to try to fight. You know?
Right.
But that's a lot of ground game, though.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
all ground game.
exactly,
The majority of it's ground game.
Uh-huh.
But I was just curious because, like I said, with Clarissa, has she quit her boxing career?
No, she just
She
yeah,
does that on the
yeah,
side.
she
She
does that on
does
the side.
MMA on the side.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but like,
Have you ever wanna
it's
hate
never
this and
been a
hate
good
shit?
good outcome. I mean, like Ray Mercer tried to fight.
Right.
I mean, but
at
honestly,
MMA.
But
she
Clarissa's
deserves
won,
it,
though.
You know, she deserves it. She deserves the money. I mean, she's
an athlete.
Gold medals.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
they
a
haven't given her
beast.
the
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's doing it for the money.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. As she should. You know, she's won so many
Absolutely.
things. She should be
Yeah.
getting that much money.
So I know you said you've met a lot of people, right? A lot of big names. Have you sparred with a lot of people? A lot of big names?
Yes, I have.
Who's some of the people that you sparred with?
A lot of world champions actually. Kayla Myers, Sinisa Estrada, Marlena Esparza.
Oh wow.
A lot of people. Who else have I sparred with?
Anabel Ortiz.
Annabelle Ortiz.
Okay.
KO Kelly Reese.
KO Kelly Reese.
And how do you feel like coming? Do you feel confident that you can compete at that level?
I do. It's just like it makes me eager to get in the ring as a pro. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
if I can compete with them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
ready. You know?
And you were
like,
competing
I
with
know,
them.
you
Here
know.
prior to this, you would think that like you're going against a world champion, you would be nervous. No, she's like
Yeah.
ready to
she's
get
yeah.
in there. Like,
chomping at the bit.
yeah, to see
So-
what they got and what she can. What she.
It's just I work so hard.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like I want to put my skills to the test.
So what like weight class? Like if you go pro, what weight class are you looking at? And who's in that weight class right now?
Are you dropping down?
I would probably go to like 114, like
Uh-huh.
that division, or 112, and then work my way up to the bigger.
And
divisions.
who's the top dog there?
Sinisa Estrada.
Okay.
No, I did at 114 around there. It's Marlena Esparza.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I like that.
106.
Oh, no shit.
Even
no
better.
shit. No
Well,
shit.
but no, honestly, I would never like. She said like by the time we've had a talk before about this, and she said by the time like I even turn pro, she's gonna.
She's on her way out.
and that's
Yeah.
honestly cool because I'm cool with her. You know,
Yeah.
we're besties.
Yeah,
so
but
she's
you
cool.
know, like you have like brothers in boxing games, like the Klitschko's, like
Yeah.
they were both champions.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
the hell happens?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's like, like she's a good sparring partner, and I wouldn't want to lose her as like, anything, because boxing is personal. Boxing is like, you lose a lot of friends just by anything.
But say you have
Right.
you like her and you admire her, but say you have to put it on her.
Right.
I mean, you have to.
Like,
If
if
you
I
want
have
that
to- if I
belt,
have
she has what you want.
I mean, I
Do you,
this for
are
a
you
reason,
going to be able to turn it off?
No. I mean,
It'd be hard.
It'd be hard.
Yeah.
I love her as a friend, and I feel like we'd still have that relationship because we're close. So I mean,
Yeah.
if it came down to
You have to put on
Okay.
her ass.
Well, I mean, because she's going to try to put you on your ass. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much.
That's what they do.
Because you're trying to take something
at
from
the
her.
end of the day, we both know we're amazing fighters. So
Yeah.
So some of these big names that you talked about while you're sparring them, have you ever rocked one and be like, you know what? I could do this shit. Like this. Like,
I mean-
which is the one that's getting you the most?
You don't want to put them on blast, but
No.
I'm just,
Put 'em on
in
blast.
general. In
Fuck it.
general.
They're not
in
gonna-
general.
they're not gonna
Because she
listen.
named a lot of fighters, so we don't know who she's talking
Fuck
about.
them.
But
They're not gonna
give
listen
us,
to this
hey,
shit.
but but let us know what the name rhymes with.
just the
I
two
mean,
initials.
I'm not gonna say nothing because but like I have, and it's like
Yeah.
that's what I mean by it, like makes me like so excited to like just turn pro, because it's like some of them are not even my weight class; they're like a lot higher than me. So it's like if
Right.
I can do that, imagine what I can do at my own weight,
Yeah.
So it's like it makes me, just makes me want to work harder, makes me hungrier, and
Look at you. Look
Check
at you.
you
Just
out,
ready.
check you out,
I think
check
she's
you
ready
out.
to fight you. I think she
Not
wanna
me,
box
bro.
you.
You.
Oh yeah, I haven't done anything yet. It's because we do stupid shit on here, right? We had one dude who does what does he do, like the BSM or what's it called, SM, the submissive shit, and he does
We had a dude that was
he does
he's
like
from El
submissive
Paso,
shit, right? And that's Red Master Kane. Shout out Red
Yeah,
Master Kane.
he's a good guy.
And,
good
and
guy,
one of our
man.
other co-hosts, he got fucking whipped. We had Cinta de Oro on here, and he does that chop challenge. And one of my other co-hosts, he got the chop, so he got fucking dude. He had that handprint for like 6 days. Like,
No,
that shit-
and it was
I'll
instant.
show you. Yeah, like that shit flared up.
Yeah.
I'll show you all the
It hurt
fucking
me.
thing right
It
now.
hurt
It's
me.
fucking hilarious.
He took one for the team.
Yeah, I told Jennifer Hahn I'm gonna have her back on here, and I was like, you know what? I wanted him to get punched, but she didn't. She's like, nah.
No, I'm too fragile.
we
She
might-
knows she'll fuck me up. That's what,
How good is your body punches? How good is your liver
I'd say
shot?
they're pretty good.
no, I don't want to piss on myself, dude. No, I don't want to.
All right. So after this, what we're gonna do is gonna be an Instagram only. I got some gloves still. They're fighting. Chill, dog.
Don't.
Chill.
That's
Relax.
you, dog.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm not. So I got some gloves in the garage. I haven't used them in a minute. They're fighting gloves.
Well, they used to be fighting gloves.
No.
They're
that's
just
a,
collecting
that's a
dust
brand.
now.
That's a brand.
Oh, all right.
Would you be down to give one of us a liver shot?
I mean, I wouldn't want to, but if you guys are
come
really,
on.
you
I mean,
want
because you ain't.
Yes, he wants
You
one.
ain't shit.
Oh shit!
then.
There you go. I want you to say. Hey, remember.
I'll just say that.
Who
I'm just
said
trying-
that?
I'm trying to get you. I'm just trying to get you riled up.
But hey,
All right, so
but
we're
you
gonna
got
do
to
that
pick
on
the
a-
one you want to.
Yeah, you
punch.
got to pick whoever you want.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Then that way we'll do it on it. We'll do it an Instagram special when we release the fucking video, because I think it's fucking hilarious. That's what and it's all for fun.
I'm
right?
not made for this.
I remember he's got an easier hit, so he's got less weight than I do. Oh shit!
Barely.
So when's your next fight coming up?
My next fight, it's like
'Cause
we're
it's still
still
up in the
working
air?
on it. We're still looking for tournaments. So
Do you ever take any fights that you know for sure, like say? Now I don't want to say people that you're gonna whoop their ass just to get
But
just
you're
to
gonna
build
whoop
that
their ass.
confidence. Do you ever just take one of those fights just to just to stay busy, just to get your confidence to keep it up here, and take somebody who's is not on the same level as you?
as an open fighter, you can fight anybody,
Right.
like from.
But we try not to.
Yeah,
'cause
we try not to. From 10 to but like. I just want to fight anybody, because at this, like, when you've won so many things, a lot of people don't want to fight you.
Right,
It's
right.
really hard, and it's like, whoever's there, honestly, like, I'll fight them, because there's nobody, like, there's big names, and they'll still won't want to fight you, and it's like, that would be a great fight for women's boxing, or just boxing in
Right.
general, so.
If I was a boxer, I'd beat up people I already beat up just to feel good. That's
feel-
just the
But
type
thing
of
is,
dude I
that's if
am,
they
though.
accept it, like,
Right.
sometimes people don't want to fight you, and
No,
they
I'd
let them.
I'd start with him.
The great thing at nationals is they don't let you cherry pick. Like, you have to, if you're gonna fight someone you're gonna lose to, you still have to fight.
Right, you're still there.
But
yeah,
at show
because-
bouts, like
Unless you're a favorite.
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll
even
let
if you're a favorite, though, they'll kind of like, the judges will kind of be like, even if you knock them down, they'll give it to the other person or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's where favoritism has to go with. But other than that, that's
That's kind of hard to believe you're not a favorite, though. I mean,
Oh no, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not.
Damn. Remember, he's the one that called you out on that. Remember, when you're gonna hit somebody, he's the one that said that shit. Not me.
I don't know.
he said you weren't shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
I'm just.
Why are you
I'm
bringing
just
up old shit?
Yeah, I know.
That
I know. I'm
That
sorry,
was yesterday,
dude.
That was fucking.
You're my boy,
yesterday.
but fuck you, bro.
Actually, don't count. That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was so long ago. 2 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Oh, so what do you have? What do you foresee coming in your future besides a gold medal? What's your plan look like right now going forward after you graduate? Of course, because you should be graduating within the next few months, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Mom, how does that feel to you seeing that your baby's not only gonna graduate, but now she's going to go to France and she's gonna put an ass whooping down, not for herself, not for the name, but for the USA. How does that fucking feel as a mom?
It feels great. I mean, she's been doing it since she was 14 years old. She went to Poland and she got a gold medal. And
Poland.
yeah, she's like a 4-time international gold medalist.
Oh,
So
shit.
that time, like,
See, you didn't say all that shit.
No,
Let me say it. I'm a
trying to keep it-
13-time national champion. I have 4 gold medals.
Nice.
damn.
she's been on Team USA that long.
Okay.
From since she was 14. So her going out and representing the US, it's the most like proud thing that I could ever, like, sometimes I get emotional when we're in Guadalajara,
Right.
and seeing her go up there and get the gold medal, the flag going up. I
Right.
wanted to cry. My mom's all crying, and me, I'm all like, I'm not gonna cry.
You gotta
I'm
be
not
the
gonna
hard
cry,
ass. You
but
gotta be the hard
you
ass.
want
Yeah.
to.
Right.
It's awesome.
And
Yeah.
you're
It's
and
ama-
from El Paso.
It's
born and
amazing when
raised.
you hear that national anthem. That national
Yeah.
anthem will do things.
Yeah, it's
fucking
overwhelming.
weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. So now the gold medals or the gold medals that you have, what are those from?
One's from Poland. The other one's from Guadalajara, and the other one is from Colombia.
And the competitions, are they like Junior Olympics? Are they like what are the competitions? Is this the Pan Am Games or?
This is, the two, Guadalajara and Colombia, that's a Pan American Games.
Okay.
You have to qualify in order to be a part of the Pan American Games.
Mm.
And
Oh,
they
wow.
won the Pan American Games.
Okay. And then so I know earlier we had said you're ranked number 1, right?
Yes.
You're ranked number 1 in what?
The
like
world
in the world
right now. Because I just
and-
won the Pan American Games.
Okay.
Damn.
So in the
You're
Pan
she's gonna light your ass up. Can't wait.
So in the Pan American Games, how does that work? Is it a one and done? If you lose, you're out, or is it like a
Yeah.
Single
like a double
elimination?
elimination? Or is it,
Only 8 people can go. So if let's say there's like 20 or, so in your bracket, then only 8 of them can go.
The top 8.
the top 8 go, and then from there it's single elimination.
And you've traveled with her everywhere she goes, like
No,
Poland.
I've
or-
only went to Guadalajara because it was right there.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Poland.
Okay, then
or
what she
Colombia.
do? What did she do then? Or like,
Yeah.
you know,
She goes with the team. She goes with
yeah.
Team
Oh, because they
USA.
have their coach.
So,
yeah, all right.
mom, earmuffs. So when mom's not with you, and you're in fucking Poland, and you're in fucking.
she's gonna put them
Like,
on.
how fucking? All right, I'm gonna hear this
I
shit.
gotta
She gonna
hear
write
this
shit. Like, what do you wild out? 'Cause, I
Oh,
mean, you
no.
gotta fucking blow off steam.
No, it's because you're young. I mean,
Yeah. Remember,
I mean, there's fun things to do, but like
in Poland, you
said,
gotta be like 13 to drink. Like,
No, I'm serious. Like
they get all fucked up.
She's like,
little
yeah,
kids,
that-
like that smoke and everything. They're
Really?
Like, you
Shit.
can't even run at a certain time because there's so much smoke in there.
You
that
can't run?
Yep, because I mean, like it's hard to breathe.
Right, right, right.
wow.
Right. So what do? You out there smoking with these motherfuckers?
Early in the morning, we go early in the morning.
So what's the funniest shit you've done outside of boxing when you've been outside? Like,
Do you
in
have other
Poland
hobbies or
Yeah.
whatever?
Like outside of the country.
Yeah.
You
What's
know,
some of
like-
the cool shit you've been able to do that boxing?
I know
Even
what
in
I would
countries,
do.
Like we're in the same hotels of those countries,
Right.
so we get to like meet them, communicate with them.
Mhm.
How different it is, and it's
Sightseeing,
cool.
anything like that?
Any
If-
sightseeing.
do fellow
But
boxers-
Colombia, it was hard because it's like it's.
Oh,
it's
no, there are
deadly.
narcos
It's
and
very
shit.
deadly,
There are
so
narcos.
Medi-
Literally couldn't,
Yeah, you come out like one of them. You come
Yeah,
on that
you
narco
don't
show
fuck
and
around.
shit.
right?
They
fuck
kill
around
people
with-
over soccer
Guerrilla
games.
fighters
You don't
and
want that shit. Didn't
Yeah, one of the soccer guys got
one of the soccer
fucking-
guys got murdered because he scored on
he
his
did
own
an own
team.
goal. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that's
Them
what I'm
motherfuckers are
saying.
wild.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's wild.
and that's a soccer game.
So what different places have you been to besides Poland?
Poland, everywhere across America, internationally, Colombia, Guadalajara, Rosarito, Mexico.
Rosarito Beach.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
that
a
at?
spring break.
I fought there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was nice.
During spring break?
No.
Oh,
But
you-
no,
I just-
Rosarito, it's wild.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
Oh,
is.
it's wild.
It is.
Really?
It's like Rocky Point on steroids.
I've never been to Rocky Point.
It was cool. It was nice.
it
was
is.
beautiful.
I've been
Yeah.
to Jaguars. Never been to
Well, Rocky Point is like in Mexico. It's
I know
Puerto
that.
Peñasco.
Yeah.
Okay, then they call it Rocky Point.
Right, right, right. I know
Anyways,
that.
it's like that, but like on steroids. Is what I hear. I wouldn't know.
It's annoying.
What do you mean?
No, it's
Why is it
fine.
annoying?
Because like you want to sleep and that it doesn't stop.
No,
the
it's
Just
party.
constant partying?
right?
Yeah, you can hear the DJs and all the clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're
That's
just
what's
like,
up.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah,
my
that would get
shit.
on my
It's
nerves.
cool for like when you want to have fun, but like
Right.
when you're doing there for, like as a business purpose, it's kind of hard.
No, when-
So what do you do to enjoy yourself?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
when
do
you're
you,
not boxing.
yeah, because it seems
You
like
know,
everything.
Everything has to do with boxing, but like I just fall in love with working out. You know, like I
Do you
love to
follow
work
the
out.
sport? Do you follow the sport like of boxing? Like, do you watch the fights? And
I do, but
Okay.
honestly, I'm not even gonna cap. Like I do like to I just like to box.
yeah,
Mainly, you know, I watch it just to learn my information and what I need to. But
yeah.
you know, if it's not exciting,
It's not the female, then she ain't following.
No, it's not.
No,
There's
that's
so
all right.
many
We
more
got
fighters.
you. We
know,
got you.
So many more fighters
it
that I
is-
love. It's
She
just
don't like
you
pretty
know,
boys. She
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
if it's-
pretty
if
boys.
it's not Ryan Garcia,
Yeah. No, Ryan Garcia. She said he's too pretty.
he's too
No,
pretty.
he's good looking. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but he's
just,
too
like,
pretty. Yeah,
feminine.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, he's a
It's
bitch.
just his personality.
Yeah,
like,
you just
it's
feel like you
feminine.
could beat his ass. Yeah,
Exactly.
sorry. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Like I don't want somebody that can like walk all over like
Oh,
that.
shit.
You know.
So you want like a Tyson motherfucker? Some
No,
motherfucker
what is
got-
not crazy.
you
Not
want
really
like
wanna
12
beat me,
personalities?
You know?
Why not?
Hey, babe, don't downplay crazy.
No,
Crazy's
crazy's fun.
Crazy's
Yeah.
fun.
Crazy's
Yeah,
fun,
man.
but it lasts so long. You know.
Oh
like,
my! If you
No,
meet somebody-
it's like crazy's fun.
no, I mean I don't want like an attempted murder case. Like
Nah.
No, but that's fun. That's fun.
no, you gotta get somebody
Yeah.
with like 12 personalities.
I thought you were serious when you
That's-
came through the window
yeah,
with a
y'all
knife.
like some
I thought
crazy
you
stuff.
fucking scared me when you had the knife. You
Right.
scared me.
You
I thought
play-
you were
that's-
serious.
You're
That's some
playing,
crazy
babe.
And then you
stuff.
swung it. Oh, you almost hit me.
You're playing, babe. You play too much. You play too much.
Yeah.
You play too much, babe.
Oh, come on. Let me just jab you in the mouth.
yeah, see that's too crazy for me. Like
No,
at
that's
least like
cool.
not just he's just too feminine for me.
No, that's cool having.
Okay, then who's your ideal guy?
Who's your? Oh shit.
Okay,
Mom.
you, no, you. There's
Mom's
like,
not
there's an
there.
actor. There's an
Mom's not
actor
there.
like that she likes,
Yeah.
There's gotta be. Who's
or
your
who's
go-to
the
guy?
athlete,
Like-
or
like
who's your dude? Like
Who
who's
raises your blood pressure?
Yeah,
Remember, I know you're 18, so
'Cause
it's gonna
I-
be like a Justin.
I can
Bieber
name them all. I
or
can
some
name all
shit
mine,
like
and we
that.
don't have enough time.
No.
I love everybody.
And the worst part is you wouldn't even know who the fuck he's talking
No,
about.
because they are dead.
You're too young. Like
Right.
Betty White is one
Yeah,
of his girls.
they're Ted
and-
Kinsid,
Yeah, I know that is.
Alyssa Milano,
Oh,
God,
yes.
Selma Hayek.
Oh.
Oh,
God,
she's
yes.
beautiful.
Yes, she is. I've been reaching out. She don't want to get back at me.
We offended her.
Yeah, she hating.
yeah.
She hating. I love
We're
her.
not
though.
gentlemen.
So who's your guy? Who's the one dude that you'd be like, you know what? I might have to fucking give a boxing for like a movie or two for this.
I
dude.
mean, I wouldn't give a box.
No, okay,
Like
a
a
fight, one
movie.
fight.
Oh shit!
You're gonna give up one fight.
like I'll take a break for this guy.
yeah,
Who?
yeah. In the middle of training,
I
one
wouldn't
day
take a
off.
break for nobody, but I don't know. Who would
Don't
you
look
say?
at Mom.
Yeah, don't look at
I
mom.
don't know. She knows. I didn't
She's
tell
like
her.
Vicente Fernandez.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I don't
Rest in
know.
peace. Rest in power.
I don't even know. I can't even think right now.
I know.
Oh,
she's
see,
all
we put you on the
flustered.
spot. You,
all-
you got to throw a name. We're gonna be on
Remember,
it. We're gonna
he's
say,
the one doing
Maybe
this.
maybe Mark when he was young.
God.
oh
damn.
shit, he's
That's like
47.
30 years ago.
He's 47.
Yeah, I know, right? But
Marky
he was
Mark
cute.
in the Funch
Have you seen
Bunch?
him in Fear? Like,
Yeah. He
thought
was
you didn't
he was spanking Alyssa Milano. I'm just saying.
Didn't you
I
just
saw it.
don't
say?
remind me, okay? I'm into loyal guys.
You just said you don't like crazy. That motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah, and you said
Just look at
fear.
the movie. I'm not talking
No,
about him.
no,
as the
but you
person.
said fear. Out of all the movies he's been in, you said fear.
He just looks good in that movie, you know.
He was
no,
crazy.
but
Crazy.
That's
looks
what I'm
good.
saying. When you see crazy people and they're crazy enough, they're fine.
They look good.
Did
They
he
look
almost
good.
get an attempted murder case though? That's what I'm talking
Almost.
about. You
Almost.
know, that's
Almost
what I'm
don't count.
saying,
Nah,
you know?
he just was
They were just-
really
it's a
persistent.
Or I don't know.
It's
I don't
a
know. What about
misunderstanding.
He
Aquaman?
knew what he wanted.
Aquaman's.
That motherfucker look dirty. He don't. For somebody who lives in the ocean, that motherfucker never showers.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
He gets out of the water and needs a shower. That dirty motherfucker, bro. Yeah, he needs to comb his hair.
That's a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah,
Why are you hating on him?
I don't know, because I don't look like him. That's why.
I can't do a sit.
And then I'm not with Lisa Bonet. That's the reason why.
Oh shit, the Cosby Show. Yeah. I can't do a sit up, so I ain't gonna lie. God bless him.
Yeah.
You know he's all CGI, right?
Yeah.
He's all skinny and shit.
You should see him in real life.
Yeah. He look like this guy.
Yep.
All right,
Just like me.
All right, well, scratch that.
Oh, she dissed me.
Damn, just like that.
I was
bro.
flexing.
Just like that, you gonna flex Aquaman. God damn.
Damn.
Aquaman ain't got no shot. The fuck, dude. Aquaman ain't got no shot.
All right, Green
Boxing
Lantern.
got her.
Green Lantern.
Boxing got her though. All right, so before we go, because I know we're coming up like an hour and some change, and I want to get Jules hit. Anything that you would like to tell the fans that have been
Before you punch him in the liver.
that have been in your corner, anything that you want to tell anybody that now you have an opportunity to finally be you, no holds barred, no mom influence.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, get off your chest.
I just want to say, like, thank you to all my real supporters and whoever is really, there for me. It's like, thank you, This year is going to be amazing. I'm hungrier than ever. And it's just going to be an amazing year. Amazing. I'm evolving as a fighter, and it's just like, you as fans just motivate me, and I'm putting on for EP, and it's just like, EP stand up, when I go up and stuff, like I go up for everyone here, and I love everyone's support here, especially, so to get that, from you guys and everyone here is just like, I hope to inspire many more like me.
It's gonna start off with a bang when you hit him right in the liver. I want to see him piss himself. I just want to see him piss himself.
I haven't done that yet. However,
it's gonna happen.
I said yet. Do you ever feel pressure? I know you. That was the last thing. But now that you mentioned that, you say it feels like you put an EP on your back every time you're in that ring. Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel any pressure about, I don't want to let people down that got my back? Like, I don't ever, or is it just, once that fucking bell rings and you're in that zone, it's fucking, death to the last punch.
Well, like how I think about it is, I've wanted it since I was young. Mm-hmm. This is my dream. So no matter what, it's like, this is what I want.
It's all about the performance. When I step in the ring,
it's like, I want it. I want it that bad that it's just like, when I step in the ring, that's all me.
That's it.
Honestly, I think about my family more than anything.
Really?
My family, and I know, like, I want to honor God, like, like he's done so much for me, like, I just want to, like, honor him as much as I can, and just when I step in the rings, he's
get in that zone and take that title.
Yeah, exactly.
So 2024, guys, the name is Kayla Gomez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In France, you're gonna see what
from El Chuco.
You're gonna see this girl right here.
There you go,
with her hand raised for the gold medal in the women's division. She might even find the men's division for all I know.
Hey, you come back
depending on the fucking punch right now. We see right now. The name is Kayla Gomez. Her handle is Kayla _Gomez _ right? Or is it Kayla just _ Gomez?
Kayla at the truth Gomez _.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of underscores in there.
You need to do, Mom.
I know there is.
Get that YouTube and showcases, because this girl, like I said,
a star,
very marketable.
I'm sure you are.
Not only from you got that pretty look, you got the fact that she could throw them hands. You got you know what you got.
Yeah.
You know what
and
you
she's
built.
A brawler.
You know what you've got.
Yeah.
Get that out there. Anywhere else that they can follow you?
Facebook as well. Facebook. And I'm still working on my TikTok too.
Oh, don't do them stupid ass dances.
Do you do all those? Oh my gosh.
No, she doesn't do them.
No, I don't do them.
Well, that you know. That you know.
She be doing that shit before she jump in the shower. Be doing all that stupid shit.
Not even.
Be doing all that stupid shit. Thinking of Marky and fear and shit.
It's all about boxing, none of that little.
Doing those stupid little dances, shadow boxing and shit.
Yeah.
Do the
Why you hating how to do stuff?
You see, and that's him. That's him talking that shit. Just take it.
Even right now.
Just remember.
I'm making you laugh.
Remember, guys, the name is Kayla Gomez. Kayla, you need to come back. We need to have you on whenever. This house is open to you whenever you want to come back and say either.
And then display all
just talk
your
about
belts
whatever you want, whatever you need to do, whatever you want to go tell people. We're open here. The name is Kayla Gomez, future 2024 gold medalist.
Holla
you need a water boy. It's me.
We travel.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that asked questions, especially what's one of her names?
Pin up.
Yeah, thank you because you asked so many questions. So thank you.
Pin up doll.
There were some nice questions.
Like yeah, for sure. Again, guys, the name is Kayla Gomez, future gold medalist. If you're on the Instagram, follow her at Kayla _Gomez. If you're on Facebook, if you're on soon to be on TikTok,
Chuco's own.
On YouTube here, follow us, subscribe, like, and all that shit. Soon to be coming up with a YouTube. I'm telling
Yes.
you got to do it. And if anything, that's the best way to market yourself.
Yeah.
Because that way, because I mean, I've seen the views that you got on your fights.
You can
You're
start
gonna
off
get
with
fucking
hey,
views.
yeah.
You can start
You can
off
start off
with a
with
liver
his.
shot.
Yeah.
You can start off with a liver shot, and then that'll be like the welcoming
Oh,
to
welcoming.
Kayla
You're
Gomez.
right.
Do I
Kayla,
look like I could take a shot? I can't take a shot. I'll fucking break.
the name is Kayla the Truth Gomez. We are the Words on Fire. Follow us again on the Words on Fire Instagram, for Words on Fire podcast on Instagram, thewordsonfire.com, blah, 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 blah. Kayla the Truth Gomez. Mom in the background, keeping her straight. Guys, I appreciate you guys from El Paso, from us. Nothing but love, nothing but respect, and I can't wait to see you guys bring
Making
that
us
gold
proud.
medal.
Thank you.
Making
I
us
appreciate
proud.
it. Thank
Straight
you for
up.
having me.
Hey, thank you for coming. Shit, nobody likes to come on here. So till next time, guys, don't be an asshole, don't be a dick. Salutes.
Yep.
Deuces.
Deuce.